Wait till you hear this. I was at the Gentlemen's Club in Bohermeen last Friday night when I received a phone call from Professor Dunstable. Now, I knew the phone call had to be important because Professor Dunstable wouldn't have interrupted my evening recitude otherwise. And what he was contacting me about was an intergalactic portal. One that had manifested itself against a crash barrier on the R3741 between Tourmakeedy and Bohermeen. Now, the council had sent out a team to try and remove it, but they had been unable. So, they contacted the United Earth Intergalactic Extraterrestrial Portal Emergency Response Team. And the man in charge of that operation was none other than General Abslod Furlong. And if you know General Furlong, he is not a man to be easily rattled. And this is when things got interesting. He sent out 2 battalions of United Earth soldiers into the portal. And not one of them returned. Which caused him to ring Professor Dunstable, who in turn rang me. "I'll be along shortly," I told him, which was a lie. You see, it's at least a half-hour journey between the Gentlemen's Club in Bohermeen and the lay-by of the R3741 between Tourmakeedy and Bunninadden. That's even if you take the shortcut through the N4 and the roundabout within a roundabout at Ballygawley, you still have to deal with the roadworks at Collooney. So, when I got there, I was half an hour further on than I said I'd be. But neither the General or the Professor remarked on anything. What the Professor did say was, "Gun stop probably gibbert." Well, he didn't say that. What he said was, "Bunch of useless fucking gobshites." But I knew what he meant. He meant consta flubberty gibbert. "Do not be so hard on those soldiers," I told him and the General. "They are trained for a singular purpose. Their minds cannot cope with an impromptu intergalactic adventure." "Perhaps we should take a look at the portal," said the General. And we did, which involved a short walk from where we were, which was inside a porta-cabin belonging to the United Earth Intergalactic Extraterrestrial Teleportation Response Team, to the lay-by, over the crash barrier, and facing a wooden door. "The portal," announced the Professor. "A harmless wooden door to the casual observer. And a gateway to outer space," I said. "Extremely dangerous. Not a thing for amateurs or professionals. You both did well to call me. Now, go back to the porta-cabin, put the kettle on, and I'll be with you in a minute. I'll take a quick look round outer space first." And I walked over to the door, opened it, and stepped through reality. Dimensions immediately expanded exponentially. 4, 16, 64, all coming at right angles. My mind twisted and my body distended. I could smell colours and hear darkness. And out of nowhere a voice came. "Foolish human, you will expire like the others of your kind. For your species is not made for intergalactic exploration." I'm not like those others," I explained. "They are trained for a singular purpose. But yet, I am still here and have not expired." "You will shortly. You are not capable of understanding how to travel across the cosmos, for you do not travel to outer space. Outer space travels to you. You become in it, and it becomes you. Your species can do no such thing." "And yet," I told the voice, whoever or whatever it was, or wherever it was, "I am here." "Fine," said the voice. "So be it. Take a look round outer space. And when you return to your species, tell them all about it. And shut the door on the way out. There's a bit of a draft." Then I felt searing pain. Time seemed to immediately stand still and then expand infinitely. I was everywhere and nowhere. And finally, I returned to the door. But when I got there, I wasn't opening it to the lay-by of R3741 between Bohermeen and Tourmakeady. I was opening it into my hallway of my own house. And instead of the professor and the general, I saw a woman and 3 children. Rebecca, Julie and Sparkle. My children. And my wife. Pack your bags, kids. We're going to stay at Nana's. Your father's been at the putching again, she said. And you know something? She may have been right.